Let's talk some more about the connection between stocks and the broad economy. Layoffs continue at some of the big tech companies whose shares have done so well. Renita Young's got the story in the newsroom for us. Meta, Amazon, Disney. I mean, look, some of these we've already known, Renita, but they keep adding up and the tally grows longer.
Right, and for the most part, Oliver, today we're seeing announcements of cuts that had been already announced, but they're starting to actually make the cuts right now. So shares for Meta, Disney, and Amazon, they're lower in the pre-market, tracking broader market moves, but also possibly because of these particular layoffs. Disney's starting to lay off the 7,000 employees it announced earlier this year. It's planning to cut up to 15% of its entertainment division. Bob Iger's made some promises. He's made some aggressive cost cuts as well, and he's trying to make the streaming business, Disney Plus, profitable by 2024. And he wants to stick with his 2-year contract. So he's got a lot to do in a short amount of time, so you can expect to hear more about that. Next up, we have Meta, already cut about 13% of its workforce earlier this year. That was about 11,000 jobs, and that was in November, actually. But it extended a hiring freeze through the first quarter of this year, as well as planned more job cuts. Now, Meta's reportedly set to cut that second round of jobs as soon as today, and it's part of the 10,000 jobs that Mark Zuckerberg announced will be cut back in March. Bloomberg's reporting a memo that went out to reporters or to employees said that Facebook, WhatsApp, Reality Labs, that's the part of the business that houses its virtual reality efforts, that those areas will be cut. And then we have Amazon, which is cutting more people in its workforce. It's already let go of about 11,000 people so far earlier this year as part of the layoffs that were announced in November and January. And in an email to affected employees, Amazon said the layoffs are going to begin June 20th or July 17th if affected workers live in New York or New Jersey. No more information so far other than the fact that these companies are definitely start to realize the cuts that they had previously announced.
Okay. So realization of cuts and announcements that we've known are coming, still a little bit jarring to some extent as they arrive. The constant reminder here of the strain in some of these industries.